So, it's been 6 months of me using natural deodorant. I have this thing. When I think about life, and I think about major changes or major differences in what life was like back in the day to now, two things jump out. I mean, there's so many things, of course, but like when I really think of like personal care or you know, how we live, and when I say we, I say people in general, you know, there's two things that jump out to me: deodorant and microwaves. People always think I'm crazy when I say this, so join the, you know, join the crowd. But with deodorant, back in the day when we weren't as an advanced society, period, and it wasn't the norm to wear deodorant, you figure a lot of people didn't. They did natural things, but they didn't wear deodorant. And there's two major glands in your body that are here. So the idea of clogging that pore up or stopping it from working, stopping it from excreting, to me plays into the increased amount of, or the, I don't know if it's called an epidemic yet, but cancer and things like that, because you kind of are forcing your body to change the way it naturally works. Now, again, I'm not saying this is the only reason, but when I think of simple things, like, you know, just minor things that are different, that is something to me that's different. So I have been looking for a natural deodorant because I just felt like it wasn't right. Like, I know it's the norm now, everybody wears deodorant. I am not ever saying that I will not wear deodorant, but the idea, I felt like I could wear deodorant and get the benefits of being dry under your arms and smelling well, and not have to stop those two major glands from working. I just think that when you're doing that, of course it's changing, and then how your body functions, and then we have something like cancer, which is essentially the irregular development of cells. It just seems like, I'm not saying it's always linked hand in hand, but it just, to me, it's just a simple, nah. So, I tried a natural deodorant. This is by Naokeidoe. I know I showed this to you guys when I first got it, because I got this back in like June, July. The first day is actually the hardest day of wearing natural deodorant, because the first day was the biggest difference. Like, I put it on, left the house, and by the time I pulled out the driveway, I was like, oh my God, is that wetness under my arm? Is that wet? So I was like, uh-oh. But I just, you know, the next day I just kept going, and it definitely, to me, is no different as far as the feel than a regular deodorant. This is 100% natural, aluminum-free deodorant with organic oils. I've used it every day, so like some of the labels are rubbed off, so please bear with me. I found that this works all day. I put on a layer. I don't put it on lightly. I usually put it on kind of thick. So it's white, and by the time I'm done, it's clear. It doesn't get on my clothes as far as like the white color. But the only thing was the smell, and I realized that it was the frankincense, because it smells like lemongrass. And then by the end of the day, I'd be like, what is that? It's the frankincense. So like my coats right now, I already took one to the cleaner. I'm going to take the others to the cleaner. But that's the only thing that was a little concerning, and what makes me want to try a different one was that. Other than that, like, this was wonderful. If I could get something to do the same exact thing as far as protection and keeping me dry and lasting throughout the day, it would be perfect for me. I just got some on my nails. But I'm definitely reformed. If I can't find something from a small company that I like, I'm willing to try that new, or the brand that's in Whole Foods called Jason, I believe. But I will definitely stick to natural deodorants, because I do feel like, I'm not saying it makes a difference. It's just for me, for my own personal day-to-day. I just don't think I should block up those two major glands in my body. I don't. But I do want to smell well, and I don't want to be wet.